All right, turn around. There you go. So, Joan and James, welcome to New Skin. You guys got started, yeah, round of applause. You guys got started all of 10 minutes ago, right? With the Business Builder Kit, now in the business. So, welcome to New Skin, guys. I'm super, super excited for you. Now, Camila, who is a ball of energy, stoked about the Brazil opening and about launching her awesome team here in Hawaii. And how in the world did you meet James?
Well, the story about James was pretty funny because I have a really tough day, but I have so much energy, but I have a really bad day, and I was going to the gas station to wash my car because my car was nasty. So anyways, when I was going to the cash register, I saw James buying, it was not Red Bull, it was a Monster, yeah? Red Bull. He was buying Red Bull.
Buying a Red Bull?
And I was so angry, and I started telling him, this is so bad for you. I started yelling at him inside the gas station like a crazy bitch. And he smiled for me. So he kind of break me down, you know, with his smile. And I just say, no, you can't do this because I was doing this too. And now I'm doing Vitality, and you got to try Vitality, and you got to try this, and you got to do this. And he's like, what's that about? And I say, I don't know, it's some kind of mushrooms, you know. I know it's good. That's where I'm taking. That's where I make money.
Wait, like, some kind of mushrooms? That's what you led with?
Yeah. So, and he's like, what is that?
She had you at mushrooms.
I know. So I didn't know what I was doing. And I told him, but anyways, I make money. And he's like, I like money. I want to make money. I want to be retired. I say, well, we should connect. So anyways, James gave his number. So I went to wash my car, and then my car was thinking, man, this guy is going to be a good guy. This is going to be my locker. This is going to be this. And I was spraying my car. When I leave the car wash, he's going to be there. And there we go. I leave on the car wash, and he was right there in front of the car wash. So I stop my car again, and I say, can I have your phone? Because I didn't have your phone by that time. No, I didn't. I give you my number, but I didn't have his number. And I know that doesn't work. You got to get them number. So I stopped my car, and I say, great, he's there. Now I'm going to get his number. So I went to him, and he came to the windows, and I say, can I have your number? You know, I'm doing this. I'm not a good person to talk to you, but I can put you in contact with my friends. And he say, fine, and he give my mushroom. He gave me his number. Tell him what you told her when you got home.
Well, I told her, you know, I was buying a Red Bull, and I met this lady at the store, and she was so full of energy, and she told me, that's so bad for you. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I got to have some energy, and I'm going to go work out with the guys. And so she told me, you know, I used to drink Red Bull and coffee, and that's no good for you. And she starts telling me about, and I have 4 businesses, and I'm not doing that anymore. Now I have all this energy. I'm like, well, which one of your businesses makes you the most money? And she started telling me about it. And I said, well, I want to learn about that. And that's kind of, the rest is history. And here we are. So
awesome. Was this your first meeting tonight?
No, actually, your first meeting, company meeting. Yes.
Yeah, company meeting.
But not first meeting with Camila.
With Camila, cool.
The second part is really interesting.
How I ran to him. At the time when she met me at the car wash, I'm going to work out with a guy. So I have my tank top on and just shorts, you know, just slippers and everything. So a couple of days later.
2 days later.
2 days later, I went to, my phone keeps dying. So I bought a cord for my car so I could have one in the bedroom and one in the car. And so when I pulled up in front of the sushi place, which is close to the, what is it? AT&T store. There she is coming out of the sushi place with some friends of hers. And so she didn't know at the time, but I'm a police sergeant. So I'm on duty because my guys always call me on the phone, Sarge, what's up with this? So I need that cord. So I see her and I'm like, hey, Camila. And she looks at me like she's trying to figure out who I am.
She's busted for her mushrooms,
so
right?
Like
it's a mushroom. And her friends are starting to walk away. And then it connects you, remember what?
Which friends? Were you walking away?
Even me, I was shocked. Like, oh my gosh, what I did? You know, there's a lot. Oh my gosh.
He's got my name? Oh no.
I didn't remember he says James, but since I figured out he was the guy who I met in the gas station, you know, and he was a police officer, that was not... It was hard for me, you know, and I thought I did something wrong, you know. I'm like, oh my gosh, did they pay my insurance? Did they pay this? My car's okay? And he's, no, it's James, you know, we talk about business. And I'm like, okay. So then I relax and we have a conversation,
She went into more detail about tonight, and I said, I'll be there. I'm going to try to be there.
Okay, awesome. And welcome to New Skin. Now, what was it? Because I gave the presentation tonight. What was it about my awesome presentation, or really about the company, that really caught your guys' attention?
Basically, the products themselves, you know, the science-based product, and the fact that the compensation plan is a good compensation plan.
Awesome. Okay, well, guys, welcome to New Skin.
Thank you.
Camila, I think you should probably like cut your dosage of Vitality. Like maybe just try to ration it, like hold it back a little bit.
I'm taking only 3 a day.
Okay, good. And I'm just kidding. You should probably start taking more because of Brazil and everything that's going to be happening there. So thank you for sharing that story, for the energy, and welcome to New Skin, guys. You have a long drive home, but I'm so excited to be working with y'all. Thank you. See you guys. Bye-bye.